everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that will potentially be very embarrassing for me. So I figured that since the new year is coming and I wanted to make some sort of resolution that revolves around my book buying problem, shall we call it, I should figure out what I'm working with here first, because I have a lot of unread books on my shelves that I don't want to get rid of, but I would like to be just aware of how many there are. I have like a decent amount of books and I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea to expose all of my unread books on my TBR. We're gonna get into it. It'll be interesting to see, honestly. I'm just kind of like go shelf by shelf and quickly show you which ones I have not read. I, however, wanted to put out a prediction as to how, like, what percent of my bookshelf I have not read. I'm gonna go for 60% I have read, so 40% is unread. We'll see how that goes. This shouldn't be like too long of a video, but I also wanted to come back at the end and tell you what my plans are as far as book buying goes for 2022, because I don't want to like stop buying books because that's no fun, but I also need to chill. We're just gonna get into it, see how this goes, and yeah. Also along the way I may pick out a couple of books that I want to unhaul, so maybe this will be like a little exposing my unread books slash unhaul kind of video. You know, because I haven't done an unhaul in like 6 months, so it's probably time I really took a good look. So we'll see. Okay, so first up I'm gonna start with these two shelves because that's clearly why I'm standing in front of them, and I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of unread books on like these two side bookcases that I have, because I put like all of my main series that I love in this one. So obviously I've read these, but this one I feel like will be a little bit sad. Greek lit definitely gonna be, actually I don't think this one's gonna be that bad, because a lot of these I did read for a Greek lit class that I took a couple of semesters ago. So we're just gonna see, although these classics. That wasn't too bad. Well, obviously I've read the Percy Jackson series, and then a lot of these I read for my class. So the only one, there's only like 4 on this this segment on the shelf. Just like some texts that I didn't get to, and The Lost Hero, which I hope to get to sometime soon. I've read A Christmas Carol, but all 5 of these I also have not read. So hopefully I can get to some classics in 2022, but realistically probably not. Obviously never gonna read Anna Karenina. That's just not happening. But the rest of these I could see. I don't know. And then these over here, thick reference-ish kind of books. Like we have an anthology and then a source book and research guide of mythological creatures. So like they're cool. I'm not gonna read them, but I don't want to like get rid of them. And then moving down here, I have a feeling there's gonna be lots. Behind me I have some K-pop albums. Obviously those don't count. So we'll just see how many of these I have not read. There's one hiding back here. I haven't read it either. So there's 9, if I can count correctly, which is questionable really. A couple of these are half finished. One of these is a DNF and I should probably get rid of it. So I'm probably gonna unhaul Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness, because this book was, it was something. It's gotta go. But there are a couple that are half finished, but I'm probably not gonna finish them if we're being honest. So they're just getting counted in my unread total. I do really want to get to the Bone season next year, because I loved Priory of the Orange Tree, so I feel like I should read another book by Samantha Shannon. Heard so many good things about this series. So moving swiftly along, I am gonna get into this bookshelf in a second, but I have this stack of books that I actually had set off to the side because I think I'm gonna unhaul these. Well, most of them at least. Probably, no, there's a couple in here that I'm gonna keep actually. Most of these are unread, so you know, we have some Virgil. I'm not ever gonna read this. Some mass market paperbacks. Actually, I'm gonna keep something Wicked This Way Comes, but the rest of them gotta go. More Greek, whatnot. Some books from my mystery lit class that I dropped halfway through the semester. So obviously I'm not gonna read those. This copy of Something Wicked This Way Comes because it came very busted and I couldn't return it. So I feel like I should start with this shelf. Also, yeah, hey. I think almost this entire stack of Stephen King is unread, so that's unfortunate. Actually, I've read 2 of them, so there's something, I suppose. Also, one of those editions of Death Note is half read, but I'm gonna get to it soon. So yeah, quite a few on this shelf. I was gonna get rid of one of these. Which one? Another book I'm getting rid of is another book. That was for my mystery lit class that I took. She's gotta go. The rest of these, though, I will get to at some point. I just don't know when. Well, the Crucibles also have read. I just need to continue books that I've started. I feel like that would be helpful. Moving down here, this is my Victoria Schwab / J.R.R. Tolkien shelf, which I have not read the Silmarillion. Don't know when I'm gonna get to that one, though. Kind of intimidates me. And then the only one I haven't read out of this is not even a Victoria Schwab book. It is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, which, again, I hope to get to in 2022. Also, I love this edition of it. I think it was like it's like the Halloween edition or something. I don't know, but I love the red sprayed pages and this, and it fits in so well with the color scheme. Only 2 unread on this shelf. Moving down. All right, the shelf should also be good because I have read The Folk of the Air, all of the Shadowhunters books. I have not read these 3 though. So that is King of Scars, Rule of Wolves, or The Language of Thorns. I started King of Scars though, so there's something, but not good enough. It's only 3 though, that's pretty good. Moving down again. All right, here we have my young adult fantasy. Again, I have read all the Shadowhunters books, so these are all good. Read Six of Crows duology, that's good. I started The Beautiful. I haven't finished it though, so that's not good. But I have read Ruin and Rising, Serpent and Dove, Siege and Storm, and this little book here, but I have not read Strange the Dreamer, so. What is that? 1, 2. Only 2. This one's gonna be pretty sad too, I think. Although, to be fair, a lot of these books were my dad's, and I stole them. So I didn't, like, set out to not read all of these, but there's a lot of these that I haven't read. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, only 12. Okay, so that's not bad. It's not good though, but it's not bad. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I read a lot of Stephen King in 2020, last year. Yeah, but I just haven't read a lot this year. I don't know. Haven't been in the mood, but I'll get to them at some point. And then, like, down here are all, like, my Harry Potter books, which I've read all of those. We won't go into them. If you can see the fact that I'm wearing athletic shorts with this crop top, don't talk about it. So, moving on to this shelf, which is my warm color rainbow shelf, shall we put it? I have a feeling there's going to be a lot here too. Yeah, you know, that's not too bad. Oh, here we go. These are the books that I haven't read. A lot of them are classics that I probably am not going to get to it anytime soon, so oops. I am, however, going to get rid of The Best Ghost Stories by Charles Dickens. I bought this book like a couple of months ago, but I just know I'm not going to read it. I was being impulsive. What's new? Can't get rid of this one, even though I probably won't get to it. But I love the orange penguin editions. They're so cool. I'm going to get rid of Hamnet. Hamnet. That's a different book. Hammett. The Maltese Falcon. Okay. That one was a struggle. I, again, dropped my mystery lit class, so I'm not gonna read this. I don't know, I'm just not that into mysteries. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off of this shelf. No, I didn't. Oh. I'll put them back in a second. This one, we have The Adventures of Alice in Wonderland. Have not read it. This is such a great angle. A couple of these books are like purely for ornamentation? Is that a word? Ornamentation. So like a couple of these, I'm not counting. I haven't read Assassin's Apprentice, even though I really want to. Or The Bizarre Bad Dreams. 2, 3, 4. I need to read that soon. I think there's only 4. I also have not read The Little Prince, but I'm going to. I feel like I've said this about a lot of books, but I'm going to soon. Okay, so I just got done doing all of my tallying, and I am shocked at the results. Like, honestly, in a way that, like, I'm very proud of myself after seeing these results. So, as a total, I had 216 books, which is probably, it's like about what I guessed I owned, and only 80 of them are unread, which seems like a lot when you think about it like that, but percentage-wise, that's only 37% unread, which, my friends, is under 50%, which is really what I was hoping for. And then there are 13 books, which I'm planning on unhauling. So after I get rid of those, my percentage goes down to 31% unread, which is honestly unheard of for me. I'm shocked. I was expecting it to be more embarrassing, honestly. Like, I really thought it was a higher percentage because I counted, like, I did this kind of thing last year around this time and it was bad. There were like 60% of my bookshelf was unread and I was like, what is wrong with you? That's great news. I guess maybe I should like set a goal for next year. So my New Year's resolution isn't to not buy books, it's to just be mindful about the books that I'm buying because I can be very impulsive. When I'm like, ooh, that book is so pretty, I need it. But like, do you? Maybe you do. But like, just think about it, you know? I guess maybe my goal for unread books on my bookshelves, like for the next year, is to get it under 25%. So maybe I'll do this video again a year from now and we'll see how that goes. I really thought I was gonna expose myself today, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was like decently interesting. I don't know. Let me know if you did enjoy it. And also let me know how many books do you think you have that are unread. I hope it's not a lot for your sake. So like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.